you will get to see them because we have just jumped into this map. And so, what are you thinking here?
Well, as we start off this match, we're going to see strongholds here at Recharge. And as we all know, this could either be one of two different types of play styles. You could see either where they're going to set up and they're going to hold two positions, or they're going to constantly be in a series of rotates. Both play styles have their advantages and their disadvantages. And as we start off this, we're going to see early on the Centennials taking early control of A and B, getting a lockdown on that, and able to collect the first few points here in this match at Recharge.
Yeah, and I've played against OG Alien before. Man can fry when he turns up. Seems like he's with a new group of people from the last time I played against him. But Centennials are just raking in the points, holding this A-B hold. As we see here, Sinister working his way up towards Glass. Decides to just kind of hold this C point. You know, no coordination at a way station, it seems like, thus far. Not able to really get like a strong push onto one location as a team. But I mean, Centennials, you have to give them the credit. They are anchoring down this A and B hold. And like you said, you have two options. You can either just rotate around the vicinity, just kind of go trade for trade on points, or you can try and hold these two. And Centennials are doing a great job of holding those 2 points right now.
Completely locking it down, and you see their strategy. They have one person lurking outside in B. I believe another just died out there earlier on, so he respawned at A. But basically, there's a giant wall between the A site and between Whirlpool and the B site. So there's really only 2 points of entry for the A site at all. So if you can lock down a little bit of mid control and keep that B site contested to where you have it in your possession, then that's exactly the recipe with which they're able to employ this control. With 90 seconds now straight in a straight row, Centennials laying it down hard. Even looking at the kill death ratios of all players right now, you'll notice just a stronger side from Centennials. His early kill presence has allowed them to maintain that control and to keep these points proceeding here in this match at Recharge.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at a 110-0 lead. I mean, Waystation not really able to get anything going. Centennials are just anchoring down this AB, and we have yet to see a solidified push from Waystation, as it looks like all 4 players are going to look towards this A site as active camo does go up. A battle here between Milk and I believe that was Mondays, and still the battle going on. It's going to be won by Milk. Milk going to go back up to this A position. And I mean, like you were saying, a combined 6 kills thus far for the Waystation in comparison to the 15 of Centennials. I mean, it is going to be hard to win a match like this if you cannot get onto a point or get the kills needed to get to those points. And it looks like Centennial is going to go for this triple cap, elect to rotate back towards the area they have already captured. And I mean, this is just one stomping that's happening right now.
Yeah, and you're going to see some ground being taken here as Waystation's able to kill 3 of the Centennials and are able to get their push onto the A site, as now Waystation has gotten and broken the control. They're going for the captures of both A and B site. This could be an opportunity of full control here just for a few seconds. The Centennials respawns toward Long Haul and is able to retake control of the C site.
Yeah, Mondays went absolutely huge there for the Waystation side. Finally getting his team a little bit of control on this map. And now this is when you kind of want to look towards maybe hitting up those rotations and just kind of filtering in and out. Just because the kills have not been going your way thus far. As Mondays is going to win a huge fight there on to Milk. And there are still 2 players here on the side of Waystation, as Sinister's going to have to win another big gunfight. He is not going to get the kill, but he's going to elect a challenge. Is he able to win it on the shot? He is not able to do so. Good shot there out of OG Alien with the charge rifle and the active camo. And this could prove devastating for Waystation, as all of the power weapons are in control of the Centennials.
Yeah, and with that power position control and power weapon control, the Centennials are able to regain that control. 42 seconds was obtained by the Waystation side, but without the opportunity, Centennials did not give them that opportunity to maintain their hold, and they are able to go down once again. And we see the Centennials now regaining their control. 200 points now on the board with only 50 points remaining here in this match at Recharge.
Yeah, Waystation's got to act, and they got to act fast. They need a body on one of these points, and they are splitting up. going to both A and C, which may be a tough challenge for them, but they do get a couple down, but not able to capitalize, as Centennials will spawn up and just pick up the trades essentially. And it is not looking good if you are a Way Station fan, as they do have one player over towards the C site, but they do not get the full capture. One player is going to go down, make that two, and it looks like Mondays is going to win the battle out. But I mean, they just aren't able to get full control of the C until now, and they are on A as well. They are going to get this triple capture here for a little bit, but with how quickly Centennials were able to break the last one, you got to think they're going to do it again, and they're going to do it fast as they get two down here.
Yep, and now preparing for that, I'm hoping to see Way Station step up to the plate and watch this defense, but unfortunately, no. Centennial's able to come through with the A site control, come through with the B capture, and are now back in a position of earning points with now only 13 seconds left on the clock as their time quickly whittles down. Their OG Alien, 11 kills and 3 deaths, strong-siding this entire victory as the A site is contested now by Way Station, coming up for what could be the mitigation of points right here toward the end of the wire. He takes a fall, only 5 seconds left on the board for the Centennials here in this Stronghold match at Recharge.
Yeah, Sinister doing everything that he can as he does protect his players over at the B area, but that does not matter. Milk with the rotation over towards C, 3 seconds and counting. That player in Mosquito has to get on A, and he does, but little does he know there are 3 players surrounding him. He elects to challenge. A does not get fully captured. 1 second away for the win for Way Station, but for Centennials. Way Station able to get on to A. Big kills out of Gambit here. He's going to have to find this other one, but he is hurt, not able to challenge it, and it's looking like Centennials were going to get the A point, but Milk is going to get hit quite a bit and is not able to fully capture it. Elects to not challenge. Sinister with another big kill over at B. This is a big fight out of Mosquito, not able to win it, and it looks like Centennials are going to capture this B point with 2 players on it. It's going to come down to the trades. It does get cleared, though. Way Station's still in this right now.
Wow, only 1 point left. You've seen a brilliant effort from Way Station demonstrating that they're not going to go down without a fight on what could be the final point of the game. Only 13 seconds was left in this game, not even 40 seconds ago, as we saw the Way Station are able to come through now with 50 points on the board as they've narrowly averted this defeat and showing that they're not going to go down without a fight or maintaining control of A and B. We saw this gameplay here executed by both teams. I think Way Station saw it demonstrated, and then you learn the lessons of what happens around you, and you pick up on how people play, and you adapt, and you learn, and you integrate that information that you have into the next few moments of your gameplay. And we've seen Way Station demonstrate that really well, but right now Centennials are going to go for the capture. They're able to get the capture, and that's it, folks. All they needed to do was touch it. GG.
Yeah, that wraps. If you don't, you will get bit. As we load into the second map, Centennials up in the series 1-0 here in the Halo Rec League as we start out with Slop Fingers. Slop Fingers gets a couple good shots into a couple players here for the side of Centennials. And I mean, it's about as even of a standoff as you can get here.
Yeah, we see some micro movement there from Slop Fingers. Really admire the name. I just really wanted to say that again. But he was micro moving right around the mohawk of mid over here by the repulsor. And by microing there, he was just hugging the wall and crouching, minimizing the risk, minimizing the opportunity for enemies to strike. And then doing that gained a few extra moments, not that it yielded any other results other than just maintaining a life for a little longer than he would have if he didn't. That's the micro that I preach about Halo. It's one of the most important aspects of gameplay. You look at Halo and you think it's such a big game. There's a lot of micro movements and a lot of micromanaging that you can do in order to maximize the opportunity for an advantage over your enemies.
Those are out here making me feel like I'm back in my college finance class with these micro and macros and everything. I love to hear it. Like you were saying, these games consist of little movements, little timings. There's so much that goes into this game, so much strategy that goes into this game, especially in a mode like Slayer where there's really no objective besides outslay the other team. As we see, the skewer is going to be obtained by the Centennials. Not sure how much this is going to be used because we have not seen it effectively used too much this season thus far, as we see Centennials up 7-5 right now. Way Station hanging around, and as I say that, they get a couple down here, and we are still set at this 2-kill lead. Make that 3, I believe. 3-3. Oh, I guess I could look at the bottom, huh? I'm sitting here calculating kills in my head here, Sozer. That just shows my math background. As Centennials are able to obtain the overshield, and this is still just a dead even matchup thus far.
Yeah, and it's one thing to see back and forths like this take place, but they're happening quite consistently now. I think also, you know, the series started off on an objective game, and when you're in an objective game, you have to multitask more. There's more you have to focus on. So, you know, the distribution of focus is going to make it to where you're not focusing as much on any given thing because you have more to focus on total. So, but in this game, they don't. Waystation and Centennials both can pull it back and can be more conservative and play with the effort of minimizing deaths and maximizing kills. And that's what you see when they're using that micro gameplay. We see My Shot isn't sick right now with 4 assists for his team, coming through as a strong player, coming through. Getting those assists is really crucial because an assist is half of the damage required for a kill. So you're really contributing as much as your teammates did when they finish that kill when you get that assist. So really, for every kill that you get, you can also have an assist. So really, the better teams are going to be the teams that have the most kills and the most assists. And we see that demonstrated here as their team camaraderie is coming together to provide that assist for one another.
Yeah, and regular fans will know, who have been here and have listened to me call these games, I appreciate the Chris Pauls and the Steve Nashes of the team, the ones who don't need to be the heavy slayer, just the assist man, dishing out kills for everybody else. I love to see it. OG Alien getting the information there for his team in Centennials, knowing that there are 2 players on the outside, and with a 2-kill differential between the two, both teams just kind of in this old-fashioned standoff here, just trying to get as much information before challenging, and a huge kill out of Mosquito there as he does elect to push, but then almost kind of elects to not push as he's looking across the way, is able to get a couple shots into the player, but is able to grab OS, which could be the difference maker here to get Waystation back into this game as they crawl closer and closer into gaining the lead against Centennials, and after that first map, this would be huge.
Gain the lead, tied the lead, lost the lead, gain the lead, double kill on the board as we see the Centennials take only a 1-player disadvantage there as trades back and forth left them only 1 player down as the group of kills. But now we see it traded back and forth once again, tied the lead, gain the lead, lost the lead. Dang, this is a cutthroat match back and forth here in the earliest 3 minutes of this game here at Catalyst.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, Gambit is evil all over this map, and he is just an absolute menace to the Centennial side, running around with the energy sword, picked up a couple kills before going down. The man is just playing very well right now. Mosquito absolutely carrying the weight in the kills department for Waystation, sitting there with 7, and same goes for Slop Fingers as he has 7 as well. And I guess we have to start addressing him by his title, because I did not realize that there is a doctor in front of that. That was very disrespectful on my part, Dr. Slop Fingers, so I apologize now. But as we see, we do have a battle going on over here on the left side of Catalyst towards the skewer spawn, as Mosquito, playing out of his mind, drops another 2, but his counterpart in Dr. Slop Fingers does trade him out, but Sinister there to finish off Dr. Slop Fingers. And I mean, Waystation, just a completely different team from that map 1, up 25-22 here late into the Slayer.
Yeah, we're going to see it straight up. You said it. A different beast. They're the same animal, but they are a different beast as we see them demonstrate. Only up by 3 points here, but definitely a different trend through this game that we saw in the most recent demonstration of their performance. We're going to see El Mosquito step up to the plate with 9 kills, 2 assists, and 6 deaths for his team. Been there time and time again there for the power weapons, able to maintain that control, and that's really going to be what helps them maintain a little bit of a lead here, still up by 2 points, as OG Alien takes a fall with 5 assists for his team as well.
Yeah, Dr. Slopfingers must be using his degree in movement around the map because the man seems almost untouchable at times when we are watching him. He just knows how to maneuver around the map, make sure he does not go down or is in a position where a teammate can trade him out. As we see, we are going to have a battle over on this right side of Catalyst from the Centennial spawn, as they are going to get one to come within one kill of this game. But as we say that, Mosquito going huge for his team, getting a couple kills there as he goes to try and play his life while also challenging this other player here with his three teammates. And his one teammate doesn't turn to get the kill and is unfortunately gonna have Mosquito get traded out, and they are going to only be up by one here. It's Sinister waiting for his teammates to spawn up, but they do have the split spawns as Mondays and Sinister are over on one side and the other two teammates are on the other as they look to regroup. But Sinister, not wasting any time, is going to challenge, is going to get one, going to retreat back to his teammates as he does see other players are coming to challenge on the side of Centennials. And it looks like this could be the battle that changes everything. And as I say that, Centennials able to pick up another one, get back within one, and this is just an absolute standoff here over here on map 2, Catalyst Slayer.
Yeah, the location right now where this player's at, there's two frag grenades that spawn, and man, when those things are when those are available, any player from across the map can just shoot those grenades right there on their spawn pad, and it's just it's crazy to think about that it's actually dangerous to even approach to pick up grenades. As you see right here, he shoots the grenades. He was any enemy that would be near that location would just absorb that damage, and they wouldn't get the pickup, and they would be exposed. So just pay attention to that when you're near this location. You can utilize those grenades to do some pretty creative damage to your opponents.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, with how close this game is, this could be a situation where the time limit could become a factor because we do have such a close match, and as teams are both nearing the 40-point mark, the time limit, if it does go down to 0, it would be the team who has the most kills at that time. And I mean, who knows? We could run into a draw if we do reach that stage. But with how aggressive these two teams have been playing, I do feel like we will get a for sure winner before the time closes. Now, I do have to give a shout out to My Shot Isn't Sick. It may not be sick enough to get all of the kills, but my goodness, you are getting the shots that you need in for your teammates to pick up your kills. As we see, I believe, I apologize, my screen is a little bit pixelated right now. I believe that was Mosquito who we were viewing. Now moving on to my shot isn't sick, but those shots did not hit, and Wave Station nearing closer and closer and starting to pull away in this match.
Yeah, and really some great demonstrations here from both teams, as sticking through this, contending with one another at this level is really crazy. But right now, Way Station taking an early, or not really, kind of a late lead at this point in the game with 43 to 35. Like, I'm kind of like you right now. It's a little blurry on my screen, so those small numbers are a little more difficult to see. But Way Station with a small lead right here toward the end of the game, that could be crucial, as just getting a final few shots here in this game could be what contributes toward, the final kills that are needed to claim this win for Way Station and tie this series out 1-1.
And shout out to Shio for exiting and coming back into the stream, because now my picture is crystal clear, just like that kill from Mondays, as we are only 5 kills away from seeing a Way Station victory here, as Mondays looks to get a second, not able to do so. OG Alien able to repulse himself away from the opposing player, is going to run back into him, pick up that kill, but does get traded out, and we are 2 kills away from seeing a Way Station victory.
Wow. Such a really El Mosquito turning the tides around, focusing on these kills and able to capitalize on the moment. Right for his team, yet another kill down on the board for Way Station. Is now in the final few moments of this game. We're gonna see the Centennials pull it back. We're gonna see them try to hold on to this by mitigating deaths. We're gonna see them try to prevent the exposure. But unfortunately, there's one, and then right here comes the second, and that right there is the end of the game. And the way station, incredible. Map number 3 here, King of the Hill at Streets. Let's see what the strategy is. Centennials pushing toward the ATM/Neon. Gonna see way station push up toward the B site. Hills comes up at the B site, so they're in the favorable position here. They're able to grab control of that hill and begin to collect time toward their first point at this Magic King of the Hill at Streets.
Yeah, that's what I like about King of the Hill on Streets is teams have to elect whether or not to play for Rockets first or to just go straight to time. As we see, Way Station did elect to go to the hill first, are going to get some valuable time on it, but they did not get rockets in their hand, and that was exactly how Centennials were able to break the hill as a good back smack out of Gambit is evil there. Very evil for doing that, and for all of my professional wrestling fans, very evil, very nice. Shout out Danhausen. As we see Gambit here still taking on this gunfight with OG Alien, is going to get punched down, but we still have Way Station here on the time, but My Shot is sick, is living up to the name as he takes down the player on time, and we are about dead even here in this King of the Hill.
Dead even, well, kind of. Way Station does have a good advantage here for the point. They only have 25% more of this hill that they need to occupy in order to get this first point. But yes, from a kills perspective, it has been back and forth trades. I wish we could tally up quickly. I wasn't never very good at my core maths, but if I do that math quickly in my head, it looks like we're about 10 to 10. 7 to 10. So we do see more kills on the board from the Way Station team. I got to give a shout out to my co-caster Squiddy here for providing me the fundamental math skills necessary to add up and provide you all some analysis/statistics of this night of Halo Infinite on the Halo Rec League.
I mean, that quick math right there is exactly why I went to college for it for 4 years. Just for the Halo Rec League and just for my guy Shio, as we do see Dr. Slopfingers there with another kill. My Shot is sick and Dr. Slopfingers combining for a combined 12 kills thus far, which is outslaying the entire team of Way Station. But as I say that, Mosquito says, you know what, let me get more kills than the both of them. Up to 8 kills here in this match. OG Alien trying to get on this time, but with that player up top patio with the rifle, not able to do so, and 3 players collapse onto the hill from Way Station as they capture the first hill and take the first point and maintain the momentum from that second map.
Man, I tell you what, My Shot isn't sick. That may be true, but his grenades are. He just placed 2 grenades in the hill that did damage to all 3 players both times, and it just set himself up for an assist. So it's just nice to see him. His shots might not be sick, but his grenades certainly are. But now here going into the what will be into the second point, as Way Station is able to get their first point here in King of the Hill at Streets. They're now trying to go for their second, as they have the most amount of time. And we're going to see just the opposite. Centennials going for this push, not going to go down without a fight, as the Hill's back and forth control being shared one way or another. LM Mosquito once again with 11 kills already on the board, and we're only just a few minutes here into this King of the Hill match at Streets.
Mosquito picked the perfect name because he is just an absolute pest to deal with around the map. He is just finding every little nook and cranny to hide in to make sure he was putting shots into everybody, as he finds another kill on the Dr. Slopfingers. And I mean, that has just been a great battle to watch between Mosquito and Dr. Slopfingers, as we do see My Shot isn't sick, which is a little bit misleading with how well he has been playing this map with 9 kills. And Dr. Slopfingers able to find one, and it looks like Centennials do have full control of this hill as they near closer, but it is looking like OG Alien is going to get the rockets. And if you are Way Station, you are probably looking towards this hill 3, as he is going to find one, and they start the rotation towards P3, but they didn't fully capture the hill on P2, and Way Station might steal this one. as we see Sinister here with the shotgun. All 4 players for Waystation on this position 2 of King of the Hill on streets, and they are going to get that second point, and Centennial's going to need to answer, and they're going to have to answer quick.
Yeah, wow, 2 points in a row now. This is a great beginning to the third match as Waystation has really turned the tides around into their favor. And we're going to see it off their slot fingers. The last one's still alive. Here's to this, as the Centennials take a few concurrent deaths and pave another smooth road here for Centennials, or for the Waystation, to grab this early time here in this hill, as the third point is now close to being on the board.
Yeah, Mosquito with 16 in this map, as Mondays being the Chris Paul for his team this round with 6 assists. OG Alien trying to work it with the Disruptor, is able to get some shots but is not able to take down Mosquito. Mosquito just being the pest that he's been all map thus far. Working inside of PD, is finally going to get taken down by Milk, and Centennials finally able to get onto this time. Mondays trying to get some shots into the player on the time, but is not able to do so. He does spot and get a lot of information for his team, but Waystation looking to make the move as they finally get the rockets. They aren't going to get the kill on time, but now they are, but he has to use both rockets, and that's a good opening if you are Waystation, as they are going to hop on this time, and they are going to start racking closer towards that third point. And if they reach that third point, I mean, if you're Centennials, you are going to start panicking, because they only need one more to win this game.
Yeah, really, man. It's crazy to think about how sloped their mindset would have been throughout this game, throughout these series of games. You know, with initially getting the feel that you're going to be able to, you know, pave over your enemies in rubble, and then in the second game to coming back and being contended with, and then get the, you know, Waystation being able to claim the second one. Now we're going into the third with yet once again Centennials showing that Waystation can come over top of this. They're still in this game as they get their third point on the board here. King of the Hill at Streets. They're already beginning to collect time in what could be the final few points of this King of the Hill match. It looks like, are we playing to 4 or are we playing to 5?
I believe it is 4, but what I will say is the other thing that does have to come into effect is the time limit. I mean, even if Centennials are able to rack up a couple of points themselves, I mean, that timer started at 5 minutes, and we are almost halfway through and not even through the first set of rotations. So that could play into the end, towards the end, as Centennials try to work into this comeback, as they are getting closer and closer to scoring that first point. And My Shot Isn't Sick showing that his name is not true, as he lands some great shots onto the Waystation player, and all of a sudden Waystation back in control of the time, but Centennials only needing a small portion left of that point to fully complete it and get the total from 0 to 1 for them, as they are going to close that out. And we are moving to the 5th point, and it looks like off the start Waystation are going to be in full control of this next point.
Wow, really up and down and back and forth, as both teams have done a great job about still showing that there's something there to fight for. And now demonstrated again, going for the hill, and the Rockets now down in the hill. This is going to be huge. Whichever team decides to push for this and is able to get that Rockets can really, really set themselves up for some easy kills and give their team the opportunity for additional points. Grabbing that Rocket opportunity, we're going to see Gambit is able to step up and get the kill. 2 more kills on the board for Waystation. And here's that time that I just said. They're collecting this early time, and now 1/5 of this point has been captured.
Yeah, and that's great awareness there out of Gambit, as he noticed his player was pushed up pretty far into the C position on strongholds on this map, and was able to turn around quickly and get those players off of their spawn, as we finally see the Centennial beam, ironically, get put into play by Gambit here, as it is all in favor of Waystation right now. Mosquito is just having himself a match, and I'll tell you what, I did not realize we had Lucid's burner account in the HRL.
That's a really good observation, and right here we're gonna see the the Centennials team make the observation that the enemy is right around the corner, and getting a double kill on the board. Milkiko stepping up to the plate for his team. Now 3 players down on Way Station. We're going to see the Centennials try to get some time here, but not going down without a fight. Gambit is there to occupy the hill right up until the last moment, and that actually gave the Way Station team the opportunity to respawn and begin to reapproach the hill before the Centennials had the opportunity to get time. So really, they did not get much time out of this, just because of how Gambit is able was able to maximize the mitigation of the Way Station team from collecting those points just by having a presence in the hill as his teammates resign.
Yeah, you got to keep an eye on that in-game timer. We are down to 1 minute and 15 seconds. So right now we have a lot of wasted time here. And if you are Centennials, that is not what you want. You want to make sure that you have enough time to support the comeback that you are trying to get. And right now it is looking like they are going to regain control, but that game timer slowly ticking down. 3 down for Way Station as everybody is spawning up towards that PD area, and they're going to work through this B site to try and get this player off of time. Great setup here out of Centennials. Milk able to land some shots. Not able to figure out where he was getting shot from, though, and that is a clean 4 down for Centennials. And I don't know if they will spawn up in time to stop this capture, and if they do spawn in time, it's gonna have to be a quick break.
Oh man, right here toward the final few moments of this game, as if Way Station can finalize this. But no, look at this. They did nothing but rush that as soon as they respawned, and unfortunately, Way Station's able to capitalize on their overcommitment and is able to come back. They actually left the hill expecting them to push hard. And by leaving the hill, they had the advantage of re-pushing the hill. Brilliant execution there from Way Station team.
And we have 3 rounds, best of 3 rounds to 100, obviously, as we get this match underway, as we will start out here with none other than Mosquito, who, of course, what else would you expect besides a double kill from the man? This guy has just been absolutely terrorizing this Centennials team as he picks up a 3rd. And is he going to get all 4? No, but I don't think he got the assist for it either. And there's a perfect example of when to crack up time and when to drop the ball and help your teammates, as it looks like Centennials are going to get control of the overshield, not full control of the ball yet, and this has been pretty back and forth with no team really able to rack up much time.
Yeah, the ball really hasn't had much of the opportunity to have any score contributed toward either team. It's still been toward the middle of the map here, and when the ball is not in a position of control, it's much easier to be contended. Here toward the middle of the map, you'll see both of these teams, as they grab the ball, their intention is to go toward the outside of the map, get as far away as the enemy as you can. Not only from as far away as the enemy, but also from as far away as where your enemy's going to respawn after your teammates get a few kills on them. So now here, watching that respawn, Mondays controlling this ball in the window here of the garage. He sees the rotate. His teammate goes up to help, but gets naded. He goes for the double kill on the board. Mondays, and now all of the Centennial team is down, and time is able to be collected here from Way Station.
Yeah, Monday's channeling his inner Mosquito there for a second, going absolutely huge for his team, able to find 2, and Gambit is evil. Being a little evil, just getting some shots into the side of Centennials, as we are going to finally have a battle over here towards the overshield. Trades are going to come in. Milk going to drop down, take the challenge on the Gambit, not able to find it. Ball is going to drop, and it looks like Centennials finally going to be able to rack up some time here. But as I say that, a strong push from the Way Station side, but OG Alien able to take 1, but Way Station does appear to have gotten it, the overshield, and who else would you give the overshield to besides the man Mosquito, as he finds 1. The ball does not get reset. Trades come through. OG Alien's gonna get caught by Mosquito. Mosquito finds Dr. Slopfingers, and it is just all Way Station in the kill feed right now.
Golly, OG, you see it time and time again. Now 30 points on the board for Way Station. Another kill. My shot is sick, taking a fall to the deadly aim of Mosquito as Caster Curse is apparent. He goes down as soon as I was building that player up. But albeit 33 points on the board for Way Station. Now 3 of their players down. Opportunities now here for the Centennial team. as the B site here, the location currently where this bomb's down. It looked like neither players were able to pick it up. Quick rotates were made as Waste Station is able to get back to the plate in order to get this. They now have gotten kills. Centennial grabbing this ball, starting to get time. Now up 12 points, as we're going to see the Centennial team able to get the first few points collected here in this game of Oddball at Live Fire.
And this is a very, very, very weird decision out of the Centennials as they elect to rotate it through the nest position and take it back to the sniper tower. They are going to get it back. Sinister eating that grenade real quick as somebody has picked up the sniper on the side of Way Station but is going to get taken down. Mosquito going to go big for his team, going to challenge this player with the ball. Ball is going to get reset, but that player will go down. And we are going to get another battle here at the bottom mid position, but that is 2 players down for the Centennials as Mondays looks to take this ball over towards the A site on strongholds, but waiting for this OS to come out for his team as he finds him and his teammates down 8 points right now, but all of the kills going in their favor right now, unless OG Alien has something to say about it, as he's going to be up against 2. He helps with 1, not able to get away with his life. Gambit going to get traded out there, and it is just trade for trade here over by the overshield with the ball down. Centennials going to start racking up some time here.
Wow, yeah, back and forth, 36 to 46, as the Centennials are able to come back and get a little bit of a lead. Straight lines in a row. He goes for the overshield. I don't think he was able to get that on. I saw a little animation that looked like it was applied, but it didn't. No, Sinister got the overshield and got it on, and is now using that to his team's advantage. Unfortunately, they're not able to collect any time as the enemy team is getting away. Or no, actually, yes, Mosquito, his teammate, has the ball there in the garage behind him. I see that now. Yes, Way Station coming through strong, getting some points, are not going to go down without a fight.
Yeah, I mean, Centennials were working it real early, but this match has been about as even as you can get for an oddball. As we see the player for Way Station here trying to play his life around ball, not able to do so. Centennials are going to be able to start racking up some time here. We're closer towards that 100 point mark, but we are down to the 1 minute 32 second mark in game. If that timer does go down 2-0, whoever has the most points up to that point will win the match. And with how much these players have favored slaying, they just have not been racking up too much time, and that's why the game clock is, you know, at the 1 minute 30 second mark.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That ball's been on the ground for a decent amount of time in comparison to the full round. Now early on, we saw a strong side from Way Station, but now the response, Centennials coming back with a pretty decent lead here in the first round of Oddball here at Live Fire.
Yeah, and if you're Way Station, this almost has to be perfect halo out of you, as you are down 20 points, and with little game time left, you have to hold on to this ball for as long as possible and milk every single second out of it, as we're going to see a big gunfight here from Mosquito. Onto my shot isn't sick, and nobody really able to come out on top of that yet. Never mind, Mosquito is going to find that kill, and it looks like Gambit looking to rotate this, but little does he know that there are 2 players behind him, as he will trade out with 1. My shot isn't sick, is going to spawn up, and it is going to get the kill on the Mosquito there, and that could be the game-changing factor as he kills the ball carrier as well. And now it's going to be a race to the ball. Oh, and my shot isn't sick is proving us otherwise, as he gets a nice little double there. And this guy is just saying, you know what? I want to see this go to a map 5. I want to see a Slayer on recharge.
Oh, I so want to see a Slayer on recharge as well. My shot is sick. Why don't you keep showing us your sick shots? I got a tongue twister, and I'm going to say some bad words on accident from the sound of things. But right there, look at this. Centennials coming through, able to get this first round in the bag for their team. Really, now it's up to Way Station to respond here in round 2 of Oddball here at Live Fire.
Yeah, I mean, definitely going to be interested to see what Way Station does to rebuttal that first round, as Mosquito sitting with 16 kills. We do have 45 kills in favor of Way Station. And then for the side of Centennials, we have 26 plus 8 would be 34 and 40 kills. So even though being outslayed by Waystation, we're able to hold the ball for the longest as OG Alien sitting here with the heat wave underneath. Mosquito works his way through the back, and I mean, I don't even know if Centennials are trying to hold the ball. It seemed like they were just playing for the kills, but as I say that, I see why they were doing that. Slop fingers with the overshield is able to find one with that commando assault rifle and is going to find a second. Is he going to be able to find the third? No. And the shield is going to be taken off. So that's not worst case scenario if you are a way station, but you have to start finding some kills there and not able to do so. And Centennial's looking to grow this lead, but Dr. Slopfingers is going to get away with his life and put the ball in a vulnerable position, making it very uncomfortable for the way station side to pick that up and grab some time.
Yeah, well, I think we saw some miscoordination there from the Waystation team, as it seemed like there were two players who assumed that each other had the ball. So the ball really kind of sat on the ground there for just a few moments, and that gave really Centennials the opportunity to get in there and contest them where they weren't expecting it. And by doing that, they were able to get a few seconds. But either way, coming back and answering that, Waystation able to maintain this control. The ball still has not been gathered for much time, like you said. We've just seen I think both teams are in a position now where they really want to try to maintain the control. So yeah, you might have the ball somewhere near a teammate, but that doesn't mean that your other teammates are in a position that can support them if they were to pick it up. So, you know, you don't want to be caught with your pants down with the ball alone and then just die and not really have collected any time. And also when you're holding that ball, you really are prevented from fighting back. So you're kind of almost 100% exposed at a distance. So getting that ball is in itself a little bit of a risk, especially when you know you have an enemy that's there.
Yeah, and I mean, Centennials looking like a completely different team than the past two maps we've seen, as all of a sudden, all of the sleighs are lighting up as the color blue, as Mondays looks to make this push, but there are two players here in this position, is going to be able to help out onto Dr. Slopfingers. Now having the face my shot isn't sick, but he's going to get collapsed on, and all four are down for the side of Way Station. Mosquito able to find OG Alien with the grenade, and it looks like Centennial's in full control of this map right now. But as I say that, Milk is going to go down. Gambit working towards this ball. He has not had a great map in the slaying department, but my goodness, this man is assisting everybody and anybody as he's looking to get another assist, but never mind, he's going to find a kill onto Dr. Slopfingers. And a huge play out of OG Alien to take down one and escape with his life, waiting for his teammate Milk to come and help him as he regenerates, and the ball will get reset since nobody picked it up for quite a period of time. Waystation looking to bring it back towards Sniper Tower, but my shot isn't sick, says I don't want it to go that way. Huge shot out of OG Alien with the sniper, and there's just so much going on in this map right now.
With the sniper control that we see currently in the possession of Waystation, OG Alien making the push, trying to get that. It's not able to find it, able to capture it on the backside. But now with Centennials and the control with the oddball at the tower, my shot isn't sick was there to help him. He took a fall. The ball is still being held by Milkiko as time was collected. The ball gets thrown. Is it able to go out? He is able to throw the ball outside the map. The ball is now on respawn. Great play there from the Centennials team, maintaining control as long as possible and preventing the Waystation team from regaining the ball at a pivotal place in the map.
Yeah, and my shot isn't sick, able to get that overshield and is just charging at this way station side. No fear at all, but with that OS, why would you have any fear as the game timer is ticking down, but we are getting closer and closer to the map 5 unless Waystation can turn it around and turn it around fast. And I hope you have that soundboard ready because we might get our first map 5 on stream of the year as we see Mosquito here trying to stop the Centennial side who has been so good here on this oddball live fire, working towards the back, not able to find the kill. Milk, who has 110 seconds and counting with the ball. They're just all blue in the kill feed. My shot isn't sick, proving us otherwise, dropping 28 this round as we are going to get to see our first map 5 of this HRL season.
Chopping at the bit to get this, and we are underway. Thank you for joining us. HaloRecLeague.com.
Yeah, make sure you check us out. Join our Discord. You will meet friends for life. And if you're not a Halo player but like what we're doing, you can definitely check out the Call of Duty Rec League as well, which is also part of the Halo Rec League. It is a great community. You can join one, you can join both. It is wonderful. As we are going to have a Way Station 3-1 lead here, Mosquito is going to get active camo, and this man is going to get all of the information he can if he can get up to that top mid position. Going to find the kill on the My Shot Isn't Sick, and is going to start working towards OG Alien here. OG Alien is going to kind of spot him out and is going to stick him with the nade, which is a huge kill. Active camo out of the question for a little bit of time here, as Centennials looking to claw away at this 3-kill lead now, as one is going to be found by Gambit. Dr. Slopfingers is able to trade that out, though, and it is still a 3-kill lead in favor of Way Station, as Centennials look to regain here as a team and all spawn up and start to work back to get back into this match.
Yeah, really a minute has progressed, and we haven't seen any assists on the board from the Centennials team, but Way Station on the opposite end of the spectrum coming together with some assists and showing that they're able to get these kills. They're able to lock this down now in a lead of 10-3 early on within a minute and a half, 2 minutes of this match here at Recharge.
Yeah, completely different side out of Way Station here on Recharge, as they really were getting heavily outslayed in that first map, and now it just seems like they are seeing the map entirely different, working together as a team, moving as a unit. Every single person on this Way Station side with 3 kills on the board, and Centennial is not really able to get any map control, down a two full sets of kills, and they have to look to start inching back into this game, get a couple 4 downs, even 3 downs at this point would help, as Mondays is going to take the challenge, but Dr. Slopfingers says, you know what, I'm going to get my hands a little bit dirty, hence Dr. Slopfingers' title, and he's going to pick up one, start working up towards this top A position, as Way Station kind of stuck in this C position as they are completely surrounded from the B and A points, and this would be a perfect capitalization for the Centennial side.
Yeah, wow. It's impressive to see, as it's just so contrasting from the first match of this series. Really, the Way Station team, I might have said a remark or two on the first match of the night, you know, that they just couldn't get their stride going, but man, do they have it going now. Unfortunately, they've had to take a few falls here over the past few moments, and Centennials is not out of this fight quite yet, as they just collected their 10th kill, now only down by 2 with 3 minutes in to this layered match here at Recharge.
Yeah, now they're back within 2, as My Shot Isn't Sick wants to show us otherwise with the shock rifle, isn't able to find one just yet, and Mosquito just starting the pre-fire is able to pick up the kill onto OG Alien, making this lead back to 3, but this early in the game cannot rule out Centennials, as he's going to look to get some shots into Dr. Slopfingers, does get the assist for that, and these players are just working so well together on the side of Way Station, and that 8-kill lead that went back down to 2 is now back up to a 5-kill lead. We are still early here, but both teams playing this relatively slow thus far. You know, not too much aggressiveness just yet, as we are not to the halfway point of the kills, but we are almost to the halfway point of this entire map, with that game timer there at the bottom.
Yeah, and we're going to see it only up by 4 points here, as the Way Station team is only down by 2 now, as they're able to back and forth here. Really, there's a lot of presence from both of these teams in this match. Look at El Mosquito with 6 assists for his team. He has more assists than he has kills. I love to see that in Halo because of the role that the assists play in Halo. It's so imperative that you work together and that you do damage to the opponent together, because that's what reduces the time to kill. That's what improves your chances of catching an enemy when they overexpose, when they peek just that little bit too much. A double kill on the board for My Shot to make that a triple, almost getting the kill tack / overkill. I know I still use legacy terms on there, but we got to get that sound bit. Triple kill.
Oh, that was beautiful. I love that little touch. But I mean, he's sitting at 8 kills and 2 assists as we are going to get a battle out here as the game is tied. As I say that, Mosquito able to find one on the Dr. Slop Fingers. And it looks like the trade is going to come in from OG Alien. And we are actually up one in favor of Centennials as the shock rifle is going to come into play. Monday's able to play his life, but is surrounded and is one shot. Does get repulsed. Dr. Slopfingers able to find that kill on the Mondays as Dr. Slopfingers looks to work back towards this B point. And I mean, this is about as back and forth as you can get right now. It was all way station at the beginning of this map. And then Centennials come back to take this 2 kill lead, and we are back to this slow pace of between the two teams. And this is, again, about as even as you can get between two teams.
Yeah, this has been a great final match here in this pre-made contender series matches. This is Challenger. This is Challenger series matches. It's really very great gameplay here. My shot isn't sick, showing us time and time again how false his name is. Couldn't be more incorrectly named. Once again, another shot on the board as he takes out none other than the Vermin Mosquito. And once getting his 10th kill on the board for his team.
Yeah, this is again just another showing out of Centennials on this recharge map as Gambit is just chasing Milk and is able to work with his teammate Mosquito to find that kill, bringing this difference back to 2 kills. But as I say that, my shot isn't sick, is going to find one, get traded out by Mondays, back to a 2 kill lead. And, you know, it's still early in the game with only 5 minutes left, though. You know, both teams are going to have to start looking at that game timer. We almost reached a time limit in the first map, but Waystation was able to pick up steam and find the kills they needed to close out the map before regulation ran out. We are still 20 kills away with only 5 minutes remaining. Sinister able to find one, does get traded out. 2 kill lead in favor of the Centennials. And as I say that, Mondays wants to make it a 1 kill difference, and this is just so back and forth. It is like a seesaw on a kindergarten playground. Oh my goodness.
It is up and down, tips and valleys. You never know what you're going to find. You know, sometimes you can even see the opportunities for improvement can be found in the subtleties behind using the plasma pistol. There's nothing quite like leaving it charged as you rush through the hallways to capitalize on an enemy is able to get the noob combo. I actually kind of think that plasma might have actually missed.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it only took one shot to finish that kill. And Milk gets away with his life, is running away with the shock rifle, and is going to repulse up, but right next to the player in Mondays is able to get the trade. So we still have a 1 kill lead in favor of the Centennials as we look towards Mosquito, who has basically been the shining light of this Waystation team all match long, as he does spot the player with active camo, which will be Dr. Slopfingers, and it's finally going to have a gunfight. Mosquito is able to take him down, tying this game up at 36 kills apiece. 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining on the game clock, and it looks like my shot isn't sick, able to find one, but Mosquito's going to come in, find his teammate that he's standing nearby, and is going to get away with his life. But Monday's taking on this challenge with my shot isn't sick, having to reload. All of these players down the one shot, and everybody is just getting traded out and traded out. It is almost like third graders during lunch trading baseball cards, as Monday's looking to get another kill for his team. We are still knotted up, but this time at 39 kills. We are under 3 minutes remaining in regulation as 2 kills go in the favor of Centennials. And now is whenever you're going to have to see Waystation start slowing things down and really start playing for picks here.
Well, it's coming down to the wire. Tied 41-41. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. Oh, and Milkiko pushing up a little overexposed. His life is on the line here, but his shields are going to be able to recharge as he's able to mitigate the death. Literally not dying there is worth a point for his team. And I believe Milkiko knows that, especially this late in the game. The Centennial team takes a fall. My shot isn't sick, goes down. And now 1 point up, make that 2 point up as Milkiko goes down as well. Dr. Slopfingers also caught with his pants down, bottom mid, and hurt. Now 3 points in the lead for the Waystation team.
Yeah, and Mosquito is not the guy you want to see pick up active camo if you are Centennials, or a Centennials fan. But never mind, he's just going to pick up a 3-piece, get the soundboard out, give this man the triple kill. This man is playing out of his mind right now as he looks for more. 2 kills away for the side of Way Station. Centennials needing to answer, and they are going to have to get 2 4 downs to get back into this game.
Hot damn it, and Al now says the brown cow as the Centennials shall now bow it, coming up very, very close to winning the final round here in this Halo Challenger Premade matches. In what could be the final few moments of this game, we're going to see a push made from the contenders as they step up to the plate. 2 of them fall, able to stay in this game. Only 1 point on the board for Way Station. And now what could be the final few moments of this game? They're able to collect the victory.
Yeah,
what does that mean for this night?